How do you review your billing? How do you monitor your spending, access invoices, and more? That's what we'll cover in this training. We're starting off inside of Settings, Billing, on the left-hand menu of Agent CRM. And in the first place we'll see here is a review of the current subscription that we're on. Notice here, Agent CRM. This is the introduction or starter plan for Agent CRM. Most people start here. There may be a different plan if you're either an agency client or if you are upgraded to Agent CRM Pro. You'll also notice the next invoice scheduled. So at any point, you have full visibility on when the next subscription charge comes out. Please reach out to our team if you have any questions or issues, but most of the billing information can be found and reviewed here. We'll explain a few more of those features. If you're looking to pause, cancel, downgrade, or upgrade, please make sure you're aware of when the next billing cycle takes place. In the next setting, let's go to Payments on the top here. This is the place where you dictate what credit card are my charges coming out of. Both the subscription costs as well as phone credits or the digital wallet are replenished through the card on file here. So if you need to make changes, if you have an updated card, or if your card fails and you need to make adjustments, click on the pencil icon to make that adjustment. Tax information can be edited on the right-hand side here, and below you're going to find an overview of some of the invoices and charges. Now let's go into charges itself. This is a more useful tab for most people because it will show not just the subscriptions, but also the rebilling top-ups. Notice the date, the specific charge if it's the subscription, or if it's an auto recharge. We'll cover that more in a moment. You can see 1058, and there's a bunch of charges like that. Why is it 1058? We'll see in the next tab, but this is the place here where you can access the invoices for your records. Clicking on the View option will bring you to a new tab that will allow you to download and review the invoice for your records. Wallet and transactions. This is the place where you can monitor your spending and your digital wallet balance. Agent CRM does have a monthly subscription cost. There is, however, additional charges related to carrier services. If you send phone messages, if you send emails, if you use some specific premium actions or emails, it may incur a charge that the carriers have passed on through us. That comes out of a digital wallet, and the balance can be shown here. Now, in the last shot, you saw 1058 as a charge. That's because by default, whenever the balance is lower than zero, $10 will be topped up. This is the starter settings. We do recommend changing that. And you'll notice it was 1058. Likely what happened was that through some campaign or through some charge, if it was a phone number fee, it dipped below by 58 cents, so it was negative 58. And then to get back to a balance of 10, it had to charge the card 10 and 58 cents. So that might be why the charge is not an exact number. However, we do recommend a change here because this is going to incur a lot of micro charges on your card over the course of months and the year, of course. And if you're looking to keep your billing a little bit more organized, changing it to something like whenever my balance is lower than $10, top up my account with $50. This will be less individual charges, and it will also ensure that your text messages don't fail when you try to send a campaign, but you have a negative balance. So keeping it around 50 and 10, or if you feel comfortable or have a higher volume of sending, you may choose to increase that top-up amount so that the carrier fees can continue to come out of an active and topped up digital wallet. Below, you're going to find the complete summary breakdown per category. There's different types of carrier charges. There's different types of services that rely on fees to be sent. Most of them are really minimal. You will not see a majority of these fees ever charged, or it might be like 5 cents a month. But for full transparency, we break it down in detail so you always know where is my money going. Most of the charges are going to be related to likely emails, text messages, or phone calls, which are the primary carrier services that our system uses. In this demo account, I haven't really been using it to send, so you won't see any specific breakdown. But in your account, you'll be able to review on a 3-month rolling process a breakdown of each category. Simply click the previous 3 months, any chosen month, and it's going to show you where did you spend money in the last month. In this account, I actually do have a phone number, so it will show you under the communication tab that the primary charge is coming. Let's drop down here, phone system, and I'll get myself out of the way. Phone system 268, where is that coming from? It's a phone number. And I own one local phone number in this account, so we can see for full transparency the breakdown. Now, one asterisk or thing to consider as we look at monitoring our billing and monitoring our charges, some users may come to a CRM like us not having been doing digital marketing before. Carrier services are a marketing expense, and it may feel unusual or it may feel surprising as we get used to what does the actual carrier experience look like to send messages. When you send a text message, it may cost you 2 cents per message. But if that text message increases the show rate of your appointments, if it increases the conversion of leads, the retention of clients, then that expense has been justified. We do want to monitor and make sure that we're optimizing so that our settings, we're not blowing through money, but this is an important investment in growing your business. So at any point, you have access to reviewing through the billing profile. You can download those invoices and retain them for records. And if you have any questions, please reach out to our support team for help.